In 2017, former surgeon Ian Paterson was convicted of carrying out unnecessary breast surgery operations and jailed for 20 years. Now, after hearing from more than 150 patients and after several delays, the results of an independent public inquiry have been announced. The inquiry, which was published this Tuesday, made recommendations about how doctors are allowed to work across both the private sector and NHS with minimal supervision and oversight. Leslie Cuthbert first went to see Ian Paterson in 2006.
I went to Solihull Hospital to see him under the NHS, where I had mammograms, and he looked at them and he told me that I'd got cancer in both breasts. We had a small bupa policy, and my husband mentioned this, and straight away he gave me an appointment for a couple of days later to go and have the operation at Spire Parkway. He told me he had cured me of cancer. I received a letter from Spire Parkway recalling me, and the doctor I saw then, he told me that I had never had cancer. Paterson had removed the milk ducts from both breasts for no reason whatsoever, and you would put not just yourself but your whole family through it, telling your children, it was just an awful time.
One key finding involved a process known as practicing privileges. That's where private hospitals allow clinicians to carry out their own activities with the consultants renting out hospital space for their own work. Paterson worked under practicing privileges with Spire Healthcare, and his insurance company denied they had any responsibility for his actions. However, eventually 750 of his patients were awarded £37 million in compensation as part of a settlement that included the NHS.
There should be some individual liability there, whether that's financial or regulatory, because I think until an individual is personally liable, there's going to remain this attitude of not taking responsibility. Psychological trauma of what they've been through could have been prevented.
The inquiry has recommended the recall of more than 11,000 patients. One of Paterson's colleagues has been referred to the police and 5 more to the health watchdog, with the inquiry damning the culture of avoidance and denial.
Doing appropriate practices and should be monitored every so often to ensure that they are doing right by the patients, because lives are at risk.